So what is a SaaS business? SaaS stands for software as a service. You're basically providing a service, but in form of software. Software is basically code. You're writing a code that does something in the computer. It is basically automation at the end of the day, right? It's a software that does something, whatever you need to do, and it does it automatically. It does it all the time, and it does it 100% exactly the way you need it to do. So there are many reasons why software as a SaaS business stands out. If you look at the top 5 companies in the world, they are software as a service, or they work with software as a service industry in general. Let's dive deep into what is a SaaS business, how it works, and what can we learn and how to do it. All right. So there's going to be a lot to talk about. Let's jump right into it. So what makes SaaS different is that you can build it once and people can use it again and again. Let's say Amazon, right? Jeff Bezos only had to build Amazon once. People can keep going to Amazon and keep ordering the things on Amazon. It just keeps working, right? Netflix, you only have to build tool once. People can keep uploading the video, and other side, people can keep consuming the video. Facebook, you only had to build it once back in 2004, 5, 7, I don't know when, right? You only had to build it once and people can keep using it. That is what makes the SaaS different. You can do it once and you can keep benefiting from the system again and again forever, okay? The second thing is that it can scale automatically, meaning as you get more users, you can use the same software, you can use the same system. You may have to change a few things in the backend to scale as you are growing, but overall the code can remain the same, right? So it is basically a system that allows you to scale and help a lot of people in a scale. The next thing that makes the SaaS different is its reoccurring revenue. People pay monthly for a SaaS to solve their problem, right? Why do people pay monthly? Why not just one time? Because the SaaS keeps improving. You get updates real time. So you pay for SaaS once, you're still paying $100 a month, but the company who is running the SaaS, they keep updating the SaaS, they keep making it better. Whereas you're still only paying $100 a month. You're not having to pay $110, you're not having to pay $120. Now, of course, they're going to raise the price, but they're not going to raise the price every month. But they're going to give you updates every month. So you only have to pay a fixed amount every month. You keep getting real-time updates. The SaaS keeps getting better, all right? So what are some of the SaaS that are like really good, that are doing really well? So Microsoft, the whole Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, the whole thing is a SaaS. Even Google itself is a SaaS. I'm using a software called Riverside. That is a SaaS. I use Asana for project management. That is a SaaS. Many people like to use Salesforce. That is a SaaS, right? Most of the things that you use in your computer, in your iPad, in your phone, all of that is a SaaS. Now, there's a difference between apps and SaaS, and there's many things, but overall, any software that people use to solve their problem is a SaaS in general. All right. So what's the pros and cons of SaaS as a business? So first of all, SaaS is a hard business to start. Okay. It is not an easy business to get in. If you are a beginner, you're thinking about getting into SaaS as a business, that is not a business that you want to get into. You want to try different things. You want to maybe have agency, maybe do freelancing, right? Because SaaS typically requires a lot of talent, and talent is expensive. You may end up paying $100,000 to $500,000 per year salary for one developer, and you may need 5 to 10 developers to start with. Okay, because everybody has a different skill and it takes a lot, and it takes 3, 4, 5, 6 months, up to a year sometimes to build a SaaS. So imagine paying 10 people for a year, right? That can be a lot. And the third is that if you don't know what the hell you're doing, you can get yourself in a lot of trouble. Okay, meaning if you're raising a VC fund, right, you have a lot of debt, you don't know like how to be a good CEO, you don't know what is a good SaaS, right? You don't know how to talk to a customer. If you don't know all of that thing, you may just be wasting money and wasting everyone's time. Okay. And yes, you will learn a lot. You're definitely going to learn a lot, but on the process, you might destroy your own career because of all that failures that may happen from there. All right. Now, that doesn't mean you should not go build a SaaS. Yes, even if you're a beginner, you should still go build a SaaS. Just know that you may have some lessons to learn. All right. So that's pretty much what a SaaS is. And SaaS is a business. It is basically a business where you write the code once. It keeps solving problem for many people again and again. Even if you did it 20 years ago, it is a service. It scales automatically. And it's a good business. People keep paying you month after month. So if you are able to build a great SaaS, you are going to be able to have a great business. And typically when you try to sell your SaaS business, it goes for 5 to 10x, even 20x multiple sometimes, because SaaS is valued highly as it is mostly automated and it does not take a lot of time once it has been built. And also it is very, very profitable. It is highly profitable if you can achieve the scale. If you have a good SaaS business, you're typically going to see 70, 80, 90% gross margin on your business. That's it. If you have any questions, let me know. Watch the next video.